This is a plume of white phosphorus, a banned chemical which burns human skin. Azeri forces allege this was fired on a civilian area by Armenia. Both countries accuse each other of using the illegal munition, but deny using it themselves. It's the first time international media has been allowed into territory retaken by Azeri forces. Destroyed tanks and unexploded rockets are everywhere. The Gorgan village post was of strategic importance with its bunkers and supply routes. Retreating Armenian troops left these shells and thousands of rounds. Helmets, boots, sleeping bags and uniforms littered the fields on the way to Fuzuli. The town was captured by the Armenian military in 1993 and most of it is in ruins now. Among the people taken to the town for a tour arranged by the Azeri government were some homeowners from Fuzuli.
The entrance to my house was from the other side, but now bushes and trees have overtaken my 3-bedroom house with a kitchen and a big yard. I'm very sad. What's the reason? Why did they grab and destroy all these houses?
VAGIF also lost his home, and he says he used to be the head of the theatre in Fuzuli 27 years ago.
The
oldest building of Fuzuli was a theatre. It was an architectural marvel and 100 years old. It's not far from here, but now it's damaged beyond recognition. Where we stand now used to be a busy street and a luxurious part of the city. Now it's just hurtful and upsetting.
Despite Yerevan's territorial claims, Fuzuli has largely remained a ghost town. Armenia captured it in 1993, but the 100,000 plus population in and around Fuzuli was never replaced. It's not clear whether it was systematically damaged or just neglected for nearly 3 decades. The Azeri president says shortly after the deal that ended the conflict and forced Armenia to hand over territory to Azerbaijan, construction is set to begin on a $29 million highway that will link Fuzuli to the second largest city of Shusha in Nagorno-Karabakh. And according to him, the enemy will be held to account.
Armenia as a state bears a responsibility for such an actions of the war crimes against humanity, including the policy of vandalism. And based on that assessments, of course, we will continue to appeal international institutions, including the international courts, so that to sue Armenia.
Those displaced from Fuzuli say their mosques have been destroyed and graves of their ancestors are desecrated. They say what gives them strength is knowing they are no longer displaced and will be able to rebuild their homes. Looking at the destruction, it's hard to imagine how this was once a bustling city with tens of thousands of people. People here say they're emotional when they've come back and they're ready to rebuild their lives as soon as they get the go-ahead. Osama Bin Javaid, Al Jazeera, Fuzuli.